It is happening behind your back. A woman is setting a trap again, and this time her target is you. She moves in silence, carefully placing each piece of her plan where you won't notice. You think everything is normal. You go about your day unaware of the web being spun around you. This is exactly what she wants. She has done this before to others. Now her eyes are fixed on you and what you have. The trap is almost complete. If you don't become aware now, it will be too late. Once her plan fully activates, there will be no way to escape what comes next. The signs of her deception are already appearing in your life. Small things that feel wrong, but you can't quite explain why. Conversations that end when you enter a room. Messages that seem normal but carry hidden meanings. Have you noticed people acting differently around you lately? Perhaps friends seem distant, or someone new has entered your circle showing unusual interest. These are not coincidences. Your instincts are trying to warn you. That feeling in your stomach when something doesn't add up. The slight worry that crosses your mind, but you push away as paranoia. Trust these feelings. They are your inner protection system detecting the trap before your conscious mind can see it. She counts on you ignoring these warnings. Your confusion is part of her plan. The less you trust yourself, the easier her work becomes. What you stand to lose is greater than you. Realize, this is not just about material things, though those are at risk. Your reputation, relationships, and peace of mind are all in danger. The trap is being set right now as you watch this video. Each hour that passes gives her more time to strengthen her position against you. The foundations are already in place. This threat is particularly dangerous because it's designed specifically for you. She has studied your patterns, your weaknesses, your trusted sources. The trap uses your own habits against you. The situation grows more serious each day. What started as subtle manipulation has evolved into something more structured and harmful. Soon it will be impossible to untangle yourself. She works quickly because she knows exposure is her greatest enemy. Once you truly see what's happening, her power begins to fade. That's why this message must reach you now. Like this video right now to activate your protection shield against the manipulation targeting you. This woman has been planning her move for longer than you know. She didn't choose you randomly. You were selected carefully because of specific things you possess or represent. She has done this before. Her pattern is always the same, but her approach is customized for each target. With others, she appeared helpful and supportive at first. She built trust before betrayal. Her motivations may seem unclear, but they always connect to three things: gaining control, accessing resources, and eliminating perceived competition. You represent at least one of these to her. What makes her dangerous is her patience. This trap wasn't built overnight. Small comments, subtle suggestions, quiet actions behind the scenes, all part of a larger design you weren't meant to see. She presents one face to you while showing another to everyone else. The stories don't match, but you never get the chance to compare notes with others. This separation is intentional. You were chosen because something about you threatens her position or plans. It might be your influence, your relationships, your achievements, or simply your potential. Whatever you have, she believes she deserves it more. Her calculation is precise. She knows exactly how much deception is needed before suspicion arises. She stays just below that threshold, making you doubt your own perceptions rather than her actions. The trap she sets isn't just about taking something from you. It's about replacing your reality with a version that serves her purposes. Type aware in the comments right now to strengthen your mental shield against manipulation. The signs of her trap are appearing more clearly now. Notice how information reaches you through indirect channels, messages delivered by others rather than directly. This creates confusion about their true source. Watch for sudden problems that only she can solve, situations that make you dependent on her assistance or guidance. These are not coincidences, but carefully engineered scenarios. Your normal support systems may seem less available lately. Friends or family who used to be close now seem distant or doubtful of you. This isolation makes you vulnerable to her influence. Alone. Pay attention to how she positions herself in your spaces, gradually becoming essential in areas where she once had no role. This slow integration happens so naturally, you barely notice the shift. Her words often contain hidden tests to gauge your awareness, questions that seem casual but are designed to assess how much you suspect. Each answer you give reveals more about your mental defenses. Others around you may be unknowingly helping her. They carry messages, reinforce her suggestions, or create distractions when needed. Most don't realize they're being used as tools. She creates small emergencies that keep you reactive rather than reflective. When you're constantly responding to new problems, you can't step back to see the larger pattern forming. The trap being set includes making you believe you need her, that your success or security somehow depends on her presence or approval. This perceived dependency is the strongest chain in her design. Look closely at who benefits from the confusion in your life right now. Follow that path, and you'll likely find her influence at work. If you want to receive specialized protection insights tailored to your situation, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each level unlocks deeper awareness tools against manipulation. Your energy exchange creates a stronger shield and supports the continued exposure of hidden traps targeting others like you. The danger is growing stronger each moment. Type 5555 to fully activate your awareness of the manipulation around you. Time is running out before her trap fully closes. What began as subtle influence has evolved into a structured system designed to control how you think and act. The web tightens each day. You must understand that everything has been carefully planned. What seems like random events are connected parts of her larger strategy. She anticipated your likely responses and built them into her design. The final phases of her trap are the most dangerous because they appear to be your own ideas. Thoughts that seem to come from within but were actually planted there through repeated suggestion and manipulation. You stand at the critical point of decision. Continuing to ignore the signs will lead you deeper into her web. Recognizing them breaks the first strand of her control over your reality. The pressure you feel when thinking about this situation is part of her design. The confusion, the self-doubt, the worry that you're overreacting. These emotional responses were programmed to keep you passive. Her ultimate goal is not just to take something from you, but to reshape your perception of what happened. To make you believe you caused your own downfall, or that you deserved what occurred. She has invested too much to abandon her plan now. As you become more aware, her actions may become more direct and less hidden. This escalation is actually a sign of your growing strength. Nothing about this situation is accidental. Each piece was placed with purpose, each relationship affected by design, each doubt carefully seeded where it would grow strongest. Type 333 in the comments now to receive clear vision about the trap being set against you. The true nature of this woman's intentions goes deeper than you realize. What appears as simple deception actually connects to a larger pattern of manipulation she has perfected over time. She targets people like you because you possess qualities she cannot genuinely develop in herself. Instead of building these traits, she attempts to take them from others through carefully designed traps. The most dangerous aspect of her approach is how she mixes truth with lies. Real events become twisted with false interpretations. This partial truth makes her claims difficult to completely dismiss. You must strengthen your boundaries now. Notice when you feel pressured to make quick decisions. These are moments when your natural protection systems are being bypassed. Always delay important Choices when feeling rushed. Watch for the subtle warning signs that your thoughts are being directed. Sudden strong emotions that seem out of proportion. New opinions that didn't come from your own experience. Doubts about people who have always been trustworthy. Pay attention to how she responds when questioned. Defensive anger, redirecting blame, making herself the victim, or creating a new crisis to distract you. These are techniques to avoid genuine accountability. The trap she sets often includes isolating you from those who might help you see clearly. Trusted friends suddenly described as enemies, family portrayed as interfering, advisors labeled as jealous. This isolation removes the protective perspectives of those who care about you. She cannot maintain her deception under the light of full awareness. Your growing understanding is your strongest defense. If you seek advanced protection strategies against manipulation, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Each contribution unlocks specialized techniques to shield yourself from deception. Your energy exchange not only strengthens your personal defenses, but helps expose the hidden traps affecting thousands of others in similar situations. Type protect in the comments now to activate your highest level of awareness against this deception. You stand at the critical moment of full discovery. The trap she has been setting is nearly complete, but your growing awareness changes everything. The final stage before her plan activates is happening now. Look closely at recent situations where you felt confused or doubtful for no clear reason. These are points where her manipulation affected your natural thinking pattern. Each of these moments was carefully engineered. The most telling sign is when basic facts seem suddenly complicated, when simple situations require lengthy explanations. This artificial complexity hides straightforward truth behind unnecessary confusion. She has positioned herself as essential to your understanding of what's happening, a translator of events or people's intentions. This role gives her control over what information reaches you and how it's interpreted. Pay attention to patterns of tension that appear when you assert independence, subtle punishment when you don't. Follow suggestions. These are control mechanisms designed to train compliance without obvious force. You may notice an unnatural rhythm to problems in your life. Issues that could resolve naturally somehow persist or transform. This ongoing state of managed crisis keeps you from finding stable ground. The final elements of her trap involve getting you to take actions that appear to be your own decisions, but actually serve her goals. Once these steps are taken, she can claim you chose this path yourself. Your recognition of these patterns is what she fears most. Awareness is the light that dissolves her carefully constructed shadows. Type freedom in the comments right now to receive the final insight that breaks the manipulation targeting you. The trap that was being set behind your back has now been exposed to you. What was hidden in shadow can no longer affect you in the same way. You may experience different emotions as this awareness grows. Relief, anger, confusion, even disbelief. These reactions show you're processing the truth about what was happening. With this knowledge, the power dynamic has shifted. Her careful plans depended on your continued unawareness. Now that you can see the design, you can choose a different path. Stay vigilant, moving forward. Knowledge brings protection, but consistent awareness keeps it strong. Type aware, one final time, to seal your protection against the trap that targeted you.